is just a quote. Was joking around with friends when joke was taken too far and a can was put up my butt. So,
I like how he makes it sound like you know, they held me down to do it. No.
All right, it's too far now.
You still
It's
agreed.
Ah!
I bet I could shove that up my ass, Bob.
I bet you could too.
I bet you can't.
I bet you $20.
There you go. That's how it happens.
Bet you.
You watch. I'll shove this thing right up my ass. Don't tell me.
Do it.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm 𝓚𝓫𝓷𝓵𝓿. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna watch the lot, man. The milky bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that always says, if you haven't popped an inflatable dildo, you're not trying hard enough. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Kitty.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 419. I'm your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my absolute favorite plush-covered fuck toy, the one, the only, Mr. SC.
Right.
How you doing?
Okay.
Doing good?
Sure.
Awesome.
Why not?
We are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studio, KinkyKatieRadio.com and RadioCast.net. What is up?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I'm jamming along tonight.
Okay. Jam along.
I think we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight.
Right.
This evening.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be giggly.
Okay. We have your series hat out tonight.
I do, but I'm not wearing it just in case it starts giving me a headache. But when we take pictures of the thumbnails and like pictures after,
You're going to do the hat?
I'll do the hat.
Okay.
I don't know. It
Do or
just
not.
it kind of, or not. We'll do some with and some without.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like military-ish right now tonight.
Uh-huh.
So when you guys watch this on YouTube, you'll be able to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun. Looks very hot. Looks wool.
Actually, it's not that bad now. After I stopped eating because I had a little pre-show snack, and it was making me, it was raising my body temperature. But now I'm fine.
Right.
So I'm
Okay.
good.
Well, good. It's summertime, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
And you were complaining earlier that it was too cold in the house.
It was.
That's all right.
It was pretty goddamn cold.
So I have another little update. I don't know if anybody out there has like family secrets or their families are like super duper secretive. I mean, we've talked about it before on the show, but I just want to say, like, I found out through another family member. They're like, "Yeah, did you know your dad was in the hospital for like most of last week?" Like,
No.
I'm like, when did you last talk to him? I'm like, last night.
Right.
Just nothing.
Right. Just, you know, why bother the kids?
No. Oh, I guarantee my brother knew.
Oh, well, that's, you know, because him. Whatever. You know, they're sparing you the, whatever.
Because I'm extremely sensitive.
Are you?
I'm a sensitive child. That's, I think, one of my tattoos that I'm going to get, like, maybe on the back of my thigh is, like, manila folder, but it says, warning, excessive or extremely sensitive.
Okay.
Just, you know, because I get that way.
Sure.
I freak out, I panic, or, like, put it on like a time bomb, like a ticking time bomb.
I don't know what you mean.
Go off at any minute.
Okay.
I can go from, like, fine to someone saying, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, all of a sudden it's hello, and you just, like, snapped my head off. It's like, I'm sorry.
You're really not that bad. I mean, you're really not. No, you're, I mean, there are people that walk around exactly like that 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
They're just aggressive with everybody. No. Even when you're aggressive, you're really not that aggressive. You're okay.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm different around you.
No, I've seen you in action across. I mean, what are you talking about? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, that's true.
Like who are you talking to?
That's true.
I mean, I know exactly how you are, and I know exactly how you act. Right.
So, okay.
Yeah, you're not that bad. I mean, you get just like everybody, whatever.
Well,
everybody has a bad day at some point and then, goes ham on somebody.
Well, the reason too that I was bringing up the whole like family secret thing, and I have a theory, and it's not true. I mean, it'd be really fucked up if it was. So I'll tell you this, but like, what if like someone's been poisoning my father like slowly?
Okay.
Daily,
sure,
for a long time.
You don't even have to.
Up.
You don't have to. He's like an 80-year-old, 80-year-old type 1 diabetic. What do you like? What do you mean? all you need is enough sugar, and that's it.
Well, see that
not food, or
That's what I'm saying. Is like maybe someone's like doing it on purpose. Be like, well. Natural causes. I mean, you knew how bad he was before.
Right. No,
we don't need to do a toxicology report.
I'm just saying.
Screw it.
He's hanging in pretty good, considering.
I know.
Right. He's doing okay. He's walking around.
I'm shocked.
Doing stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
He's still doing everything. Anyway, doesn't matter. We got advanced tickets to go to Clerks 3. I know SC couldn't care less, but
it's just this is the weekly Clerks 3 update until it comes out. Are we doing this until it comes out? Is this what's happening?
September, baby.
Oh my God! You know how many episodes that is?
A couple.
Going to Clerks 3 pretty soon. Just letting you know, it's coming out soon.
Next episode is the 420 special.
Okay.
Because it's episode 420.
Right.
So might as well. Hurrah! I mean, what are we gonna do different?
What are you talking about? I don't even know what you mean.
That's all right.
You might as well talk about Clerks 3 again.
Oh my God!
You get to see your boy Brian O'Holler, and that's probably it. Katie had a crush on the one guy in Clerks.
I did.
Right.
I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's one of those ones you scratch your head and you go, really?
Well, there's people that ask too, that ask you, so like, what's this about?
What's what? I don't know.
Like, you and I. I don't, whatever. I don't know. There was this guy, and I feel really bad for him. Well, I mean, I don't know if I feel bad for him because I don't know how it felt, but he had a rare complication from a catheter.
Right.
That made him come out of his butt for 2 years.
I heard this at some point a little while ago.
Did you?
Right. Yeah, like it just, the innie went to the outie and...
The curious case of rectal ejaculation.
Mm-hmm.
So
that'd be okay if you liked anal sex. That might be pretty good.
Oh my God, that'd probably be like the
You'd
coolest
have
thing.
Double jizz up in your jizz.
Whoa. So
whoa. I wonder if you reabsorb a little bit of the nutrient from the jizz up the bung.
Oh, you get some little bit of vitamins.
I don't know. I'm just saying there's I mean, it's made out of material, so I'm sure there's something in it that your body could snatch. I don't know. But can it snatch it from your lower GI tract there? Can you
Well, you're suitcasing jizz.
I mean, can you boof jizz, as a food source? It's almost like having the, in Dune, there was those suits that they wore, right? Just the suits that they wore that would recirculate their, recycle their water, their sweat, their perspiration, all that shit. Or both of those things.
Just
the
suck
same
it
thing.
up your butt.
Right. It's the same thing. You're just recirculating jizz, bringing it back through all the time.
It's different kind of spice.
Right.
You're taking your own control or control of yourself.
It's like a survival technique, I think.
I'm storing it back up for later like a chipmunk or a squirrel.
Just picture them like in that TV show Alone, right? And where they're locked in the wilderness until somebody wants to come home.
Locked in the wilderness.
Well, you know what I mean. They drop you off somewhere in northern Alaska and say, "Good luck, kid.
So
we'll check up on you every once in a while.
Maybe we'll come get you if you're not eaten by a bear."
Right. Now imagine somebody having that as their ace in the hole, where they just have to masturbate every time they need a meal. They're just recycling it back through. How many times can we run this through before it runs out of juice?
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, your balls are going to be producing more spermies to a point, I suppose. Well, I mean,
you're thinking way too hard about this. This is how do you think this is even a realistic assumption. It's not.
Well, no, because saying like, what if you came in your hand though, and you ate it? Like you just.
I mean, you're not going to get much.
That.
There's not that much in it.
I know there's not, because I was going to say, because we were in one science class in my high school, and someone asked, like, how many calories is in a load? Like, but she was a cool health teacher. Her husband, they owned a head shop, the first head shop I'd ever been in too, Grateful J's, over in Margate.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
you got their address, phone number, website,
whatever.
Anything else?
People want to go there and go
Latest
shopping.
Yelp
They can go there and go shopping.
Okay.
Or get some pierced.
Well, just some useless details for everybody there. Maybe.
It's kind of my thing.
What were you talking about?
We were talking about guys that can come out of their butts.
Right. So anyway, what was the conclusion on what she thought the caloric consumption of a load was?
Oh, she kind of laughed it off. She's like, yeah, the most you're going to get is like 2 tablespoons of it. And I'm thinking, she don't know Peter North or doesn't want to talk about it.
But still, I mean, really, it's not that much.
No, it's not.
Even that. Anyway, you got a half a calorie out of that one.
Well, okay, so recycling your own jizz wouldn't be a good source for if you were starving.
But it'd be really cool if you were gay and liked butt stuff.
Or if you just
everybody
like
could blast off at the same time.
They said after 5 days of severe pain in his balls and 2 years of substantial amount of cum they say semen, but we're going to say cum shooting out of his rectum, which is your ass. He's 33 years old, and they did a scan of his pelvis, and they said that he had a rectal prostate fistula.
See, what happened here, Mr. Smith, is we got it crossed up at the Y. We X'd when we should have Y'd.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, that's a weird complication.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, how long does it take before you figure that out?
Well, hey, I don't think I should be coming out of my asshole.
Well, but, like, do you realize you're coming? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just figure you're shooting dry because you just had something done. You're like, oh, whatever. I need to drink more fluid. And then you're like, ooh, my butt it feels a little juicy now. You know what I mean?
Well, here's what happened. He was there. He was being put in an induced coma because he was on a mixture of coke and PCP.
Okay.
He was having an overdose.
Okay.
And while they put him in the coma, they inserted the catheter wrong, and that's what caused the trauma to his urinary tract and created the fistula.
Somebody crammed him full.
They were like,
just shoved it right in.
Fuck this guy.
No shit. Like, somebody went hard there.
Yeah, so they went hard on the
somebody needs
hard on the peen
to re-up on their sensitivity training.
Oh, we do have later to talk about if we get to it. I'm not going to promise anything. It's just we have a new list of things that got stuck places that for this year. Yay! We'll go through them like do speed run.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Won't tell you how it happened because it's always fell on it. No?
Yeah, whatever they say, who knows if that's really what happened. Probably not.
That's true. I can't tell. There's this picture of, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but I kind of like the tattoo. It's right above the junk. I mean, it could be right above the pussy or it could be right above, it's between the belly button and the genitalia.
Right.
How about that?
Okay.
Well, there's a 3-headed like Doberman, but just a head. So it's like a Cerberus, but he's Doberman's.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks kind of neat.
Okay.
But it's just strange place. Put it like, rawr, like right down on your area.
Right.
Like,
gates to hell.
Right. The gates to hell.
I don't really see anything wrong with it at all.
No, no, there's nothing wrong with it. The gates of hell is a good one.
I mean, the only things that get weird is when they incorporate the snatch in the tattoo. Like you have like Homer Simpson, going down your thigh.
Oh my gosh.
Or something like that. Then it may be a little fucking distracting. You know what I mean?
Well, the worst one that I saw, the most disturbing one that I've seen, it's a tattoo of an anime baby.
Oh boy.
And the baby's pussy is your pussy. And it's like crying and like holding on like it's being raped, and it's right. And there's another one. It's the same. And then there's the same version of that one, but the baby also has tattoos on it. But it's really disturbing.
Right.
Like dude. I could see though Shane with that tattoo though, or something like that, like similar to that.
Well, here again though, that it just is it going to be distracting? Like, is that going to take you out of any kind of whatever you're doing, whatever's going on? Because it's just a tattoo at the end of the day.
Yeah, but if you're looking at it, you're looking at it, and it's just.
But when are you? I mean, when are you know? You might be able to get around it. I don't know. You work around it.
Well, guys do tend to be quite easy to I'd be like, fuck it, who cares?
Well, I mean, who cares? But
but
I'm sure there's some things that I'm going to look at it and go, no, I really don't want to bang that.
Well, one of the worst and gross. Someone had asked me at one point, I think it was like last week or something, but they said, what's like the grossest or most awkward sexual encounter you've ever had or experienced?
Oh God!
And I'd have to say it was after my my plastic surgery. And I had they're what they call a Jackson Pratt. And for those of you who don't know what it is, there's like this a whole bunch of tubing and shit inside of your body. And then hanging outside of your body is this like bulb that you have to squeeze to get all the air out. And it sucks all the fluid and ickiness out of where you had surgery. Well, a guy took me home on a date. And I was I was very hammered, and I had one of these things in, and I told him that I had it, but he fucked me anyway. But as we had sex, at some point it opened up, and it was full, and it just squirted everywhere. It was, but he didn't really seem to care. But
right,
whatever.
Okay.
Remember Urkel?
Right.
He actually has a brand of weed now.
Did he die? Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
The actor that played Urkel.
Jaleel White.
Can I do that?
Right.
That one.
Well, it's called Purple Urkel.
Okay.
And it's a line he produces with Snoop.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's down with big weed.
Yeah. He dresses up in full Urkel wear when he does when they do the promotions.
I wonder if that character gets, I mean, they can't like copyright him doing a cosplay, can they? I don't know. You know what I mean? I wonder what the line is with that. If you were the actor that played whatever it was, actress, like, I mean, you could keep your Barbie from then on or whatever it was. Fuck it. Fuck you. I'm the $6 million man, bitch.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
Stand by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
Katie's porn pick of the week.
My porn pick of the week has pretty much been a lot. It's been
yes.
I have been kind of on a tear.
Right?
Yeah, it's either abusing myself or scaring the crap out of you.
Okay.
So that's kind of what it's been lately.
Right. You've been quite ravenous. It
have.
doesn't matter what you're watching.
No, it really
Whatever
doesn't.
it is, it's working fine.
It is. It's just working just fine. So I'm at that stage in the month where I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Well,
oh, I could tell.
I know you can tell because every time, well, lately since you've been coming home, I've been shoving my nose in your neck and such.
That's your favorite.
It is.
You like dirty neck smell.
I
don't know why.
Because I'm strange.
Okay. Yeah. No, really.
I don't know. All right. Well,
porn pick of the week.
That was my porn pick of the week.
Please. Yes.
What?
That was your porn pick. Yes.
All of it.
What do you have? I'll watch it. I bet I'm going to get something going here pretty soon.
Or you just,
doesn't matter what's going on.
Let me read a story because my imagination is quite vivid.
Sure it is.
So I can get stuff done. There's this woman. She used to go by Sticky Vicky.
Right.
What's her name?
Sticky Vicky.
Sticky Vicky to the stage.
Amazing.
And they said they thought she was an urban myth because of what they heard about her show and other things like that. But
what was the word on the street about the Sticky Vicky show? I mean, like, what am I supposed to know?
No.
What is, okay.
I'm getting there. Like,
you're still building up.
She was a.
Sure didn't want to start teasing this one last week, maybe. Could have started teasing it last week.
Well, for tourists at this one resort town, she used to stick things up her pussy. Like, she would do ping pong shows. She would do, she would like shove eggs and sausages, and you wouldn't know. And all of a sudden, she'd be like, bloop,
come
bloop,
out with
bloop.
a like English breakfast,
something like that. But this was in Spain, like over in Spain. Spain.
Really?
Spain, yeah. And people didn't.
Sticky is sticky in Spanish. And sticky. Sticky.
Well, it's the article is written in English, so I don't know. But people say they just thought that she wasn't real until someone was trying to set up a GoFundMe for her 'cause she was in the hospital.
Sure, she was.
Well, she's 79.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
79-year-old comes up to you and says, "You want to see my huevos? See my huevo show?" But this isn't. Well, that is in Spanish. Look at that.
Good for you.
Especially on the huevo show.
I wonder if she ever did a donkey.
What?
I hear
what are
like
you talking about?
Well,
She
no.
sticks things, not fucking animal dick.
Well, I don't know what
How do you
it doesn't
get from
say what
like
all she does.
She's doing snatch tricks to she's obviously banging a donkey.
Well, because usually when people they go like to okay, I say usually, but I mean you've heard of like going to like Tijuana and seeing a donkey show,
That's
right?
Mexico. Mexico is far different from Spain. I don't know if you realize it. They're
And-
literally halfway around the world.
Well, I understand that, but I just didn't know. I mean, even with the things that she was doing,
I mean, they speak Spanish and all of it.
I didn't.
You
Mi burrito. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we don't really know all the Sticky Vicky lore either. We don't know the stories they were saying.
Yeah, we don't know everything, but she unfortunately she hurt her knees and she was suffering from a bad infection. So, yeah. She's like, yeah, she would shock and horrify crowds. To have
That's
eggs
your
and
style.
sausages. Yeah, that was her thing.
Egg sauce and like standing out like a street performer or what? How's this happening? Like where are people like watching this?
No, like it would be at a club and they'd have like variety acts.
Really?
And she would be she's 79 now, so fuck, that was like, a long time ago. So
I'm doing the higher math now. It was 70 years ago. That was obviously 4 carries a 3 a long time ago.
So one of her things, like you would have some dude come out and start telling jokes, like some comedian, and then all of a sudden it's like, it's Sticky Vicky time, and then like,
Should be shooting bananas out of her snatch.
Plantains,
Plantanos.
maybe.
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay.
I mean, what if you? There was someone that I had read somewhere. It was like, I want someone to crack eggs in my asshole and then fuck me so hard they scramble.
Okay. For the record, I don't think you have to fuck somebody so hard to do that, but okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so either. But
Anyway,
what are you gonna do? Does clit size matter?
Sure it does.
Yeah, because
I mean, people have preferences. What are you talking about?
well, I'm not just talking about preferences, like, oh, I like big dicks or some shit like that.
Does it increase your pleasure?
It does.
I'm sure.
It really does. It increases because you have over like 8,000 nerve endings just in your clitoris alone. But your clit isn't just like a little nubby nub at the top. You know this.
It's got ruts.
Other people that don't. Right. It goes down both sides of your vag. On the inside, of course.
Sure.
Right. So,
it goes other places and stuff.
But they say that they kind of feel bad for people because with like little nubbies, because you don't have as intensive or as many orgasms as someone that has a much larger clit.
Right.
Well, you know this.
Well, I know it seems that girls with larger buttons would tend to be like want to hump your leg whenever chance they get. I mean, more so than incredibly easy to get off.
Yeah.
I mean, they would just get off and off and off and off and off. At least, the ones I run into.
Gosh.
Then again, those could have been dicks. I don't know.
Well,
I'm not sure they had boobs.
There's been some
giant buttons in this world.
Badges that I've seen, where their buttons look exactly like little dicks.
I mean, some of them, when you get on the test, that you're on testosterone, or maybe you're taking steroids, or you know what I mean. A number of reasons that happens. Right, like that female bodybuilder we would see at the place we would drink.
Oh yeah,
I that's what the Jamaican guy said about her as well. He was like, dude, it's like the size of a thumb.
Well, and I can't imagine how that tryst was like. This is this guy that we met at a bar. Well, that we would go drinking with all the time, or whatever. Like he'd be there. He's a regular. Anyway, had like this like 14-inch horse cock.
It couldn't have been that big, but it was very, very large, very stunningly large.
It was probably the biggest dick I've ever seen in person.
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah,
I would say so too.
Yeah.
Right.
I would be completely scared. I was thinking, I don't know where I would put that.
Right.
Like if I tried to suck you off, I would suffocate and I wouldn't even get halfway down.
I'd die.
You know?
Oh, I get it. I completely get it.
Well, this bodybuilder chick who's usually like, hey! Like she's very...
No, she was very staunch about not liking dick.
Yeah.
Right. It was very strange.
Yeah.
Not very strange that she wasn't into dick, but very strange that when she found out what his dick looked like, it literally grabbed him and like, hey, I want to fuck, and grabbed and drags him out to a car, and they fucked.
In the parking lot, like 100 feet away, not even, and just fucked. And it was, oh my God. It's like, how was it?
That was a strange pair up, really, because you have the oddity of it all.
It was very
large
odd.
Bodybuilding lesbian and giant dick Jamaican dude,
little skinny.
They didn't know each other before then either.
No,
like we knew both of them from different,
just from by going there and seeing them there and talking to them,
right?
But I've never seen them talk to each other.
No, they hadn't, because really, she was hitting on you most of the night until she realized that dick was a thing.
You know what? I don't know why, but lesbians have a thing for me, but older lesbians.
Okay.
When I was younger then. That's like, hi, honey, I'll take you away from...
Now you are the older lesbian.
I know. Hey, you sweet thing. What's up? No, I don't know. They say, speaking of like the clits are mostly internal, but they say that it's about only a quarter of it is visible, but they said the adult average clit is 1.5 to 2 centimeters in length.
Right. And
a bit under a centimeter in width. So, like measure your button.
Like, why are you using your fancy metric system? Like I have any concept of what the fuck a centimeter is. But why don't you just like say it in some like really alien technology,
Okay, so
35,000 nano whips. What?
Anybody that has been to any of my social media and has seen my clit, it's about the size of the end of a number 2 pencil.
Right.
The little eraser part.
Is that a centimeter? I think that's a centimeter. I'm going to go with that's a centimeter.
Okay, so we'll say that's a centimeter.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit under average.
I would say average.
Well, there's been girls
on the clits that I've encountered. I'd say you were about average.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh.
All
right.
Maybe even a little larger than some.
Really? Well, there was.
It can be. I mean, it's larger when you get excited. Like it swells for sure.
Yeah, I hear.
Everybody's does.
Engorges with blood.
I think that's a fact. I do believe.
I will say, women.
Anecdotally,
it's okay for you to take Viagra. I've taken Viagra before, and it's been quite nice.
Yeah,
it has.
You get all kinds of Randy.
I do. It's even if you think it's bad now. Fuck that. All right, let's go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, we are going to have some urethral insertions and stuff you can do at work and some other things. So we'll be right back. Enjoy. Welcome back to Kinky Katie's World. Rule 34 Studio, KinkyKatieRadio.com and RadioCast.net. You can get me on the Twitter later at Kinky Katie Radio, KinkyKatieRadio.com and KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can Google me because I like it, and you can also get me on YouTube. You got me.
I know. There was some rough timing on that one.
Yes, there was.
There was. Like, where exactly are we coming in? I don't know. I don't remember. I remember it being weird, though.
We're doing a show.
Right. And the people listening to it recorded, like, I cut a lot of that out. Like, I restart it. I restart it when it kicks in, so they don't know, like,
see,
what happened before
live.
then. Sure. Different experience, that's all.
Because it's funny, too, because I'll, like, watch some of the stuff on YouTube. I'm like, that was an edit. What was that?
Right.
You know, I'm like, what was that? So
I don't know. I don't know what I cut. I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't need that.
Yeah,
That can not be there and be fine.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. This poor woman, she was on the beach topless,
Right?
and someone was like they were videotaping it. It was an experiment. This woman decides to sunbathe, topless. She gets bombarded with creepy dudes,
Of course.
like trying to talk to her,
Well,
trying to see if she needs it.
if you're at a random beach and you're going topless, right? Or, a new beaches. Come on, please.
This was in London. Like, it's fine. It's you can go
That's
topless.
what they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're allowed to go topless.
I did not know this.
Yeah, they said, it's
It's not criminal. Just don't whip out a wang.
right.
Right.
Exactly.
As long as
There's
it's
like a
not
different section for wang whipping.
As there should be, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be any equality in that at all. I mean,
That's the one thing that should be hashtag no equality, no wang whipping out and
well, I'm just saying I could see where ladies in particular may like be like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? I get it. Dudes are aggressive sometimes.
Well, what if it's Fire Island? Because I hear that place is the gay mecca and the place to be. So what if you just decide to want to whip out a wang?
Well, gay men, at least you are a man. So, you have that whole thing. Men are usually larger than ladies, usually. And, this whole history of men doing fucked up shit to women,
Yeah.
that's really why, is because, dudes are assholes. And if dudes are allowed to whip out their dicks all the time, they're going to be dragging them in everybody's faces.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah, someone even said this, like, one girl, of course it's a girl, like a woman, like, told her to put a top on. Like, hey, excuse me, can you just put a top on?
Please. My husband can't concentrate.
I don't want to see your perfect, perky tits.
Right.
God damn it.
Well, hey, if we saw more boobs in the wild, then this wouldn't be a problem, now would it?
More boobs in the wild?
Sure. If there were just people topless all the time, it wouldn't matter. It's because you don't see it.
It's because, people, it's like they're trying to desexualize female nippies.
And the only way to do that is to show more nipple.
That's right.
Like, that is the only way we're going to get desensitized to it, is we're going to have to bite the bullet.
And see more.
And we're going to have to look at more tits.
Right.
It's just like what we all have to get together and promise that we're just going to look at more boobs. Women are, you just pull them out. Let me see some boobs, and I'll be respectful.
So
eventually.
So everybody out there, whip out your ninnies, because
well, you don't want to get in trouble. Well, yeah, whatever.
Well, you don't want to get in trouble, but still, there's a company that offers employees masturbation breaks with they call them Wank Pods, and
I think we've talked about the Wank Pod before.
But this one's different. Like, this one's more modernized, and it actually comes with VR reality.
Version 2.
This is at work.
Really?
Yeah.
They got VR porn, and that just sounds like, I don't like.
It's called strip chat.
Really, the fact that they have it is fine, but the fact that somebody else is using the VR, like I'm using somebody else's headset, would be like a little off-putting to me.
Occupied.
I'm just saying.
I really gotta go. Occupied.
Well, even like going to a fertility clinic and having to drop a load somewhere, it would be hard not to think of all the dudes that beat off in that room. And that part wouldn't work for me. For some people, they'd be like, oh, yeah, this is the spank bank,
Well,
baby.
how do you think that when people like come over here or wherever and they're like,
Well, everywhere we go, people have banged and nutted. And that, I mean, there's no getting, don't, you know,
everywhere I go.
don't kid yourself when if you're thinking that, you know, there's a surface that hasn't had some like random titty on it.
Especially if it's a hotel.
Just everything has, but, you know, but there's a different level of now you're at the sperm clinic, right? So you are in the spank bank rooms. So, I mean, this is serving customers all day long. Right?
Oh, yeah.
People are beating it down left and right.
Yeah. The boss of the company said that he's got 36 staff members.
Okay.
And he says he gives them a half an hour masturbation break every day. So on top of your lunch break, you also get a jerk break.
It's a very competitive workplace environment.
I suppose
lately,
so.
You know,
yeah,
they have to offer good benefits.
Does someone do it for me? Yeah.
I wonder how long it's going to take before something goes oddly wrong with that, right?
Well, what, unless someone uses it like a euthanasian?
Well, somebody walks in on somebody is all excited after their VR sesh, you know, and comes out and starts talking to the person of their choice in some non-workplace manner.
Well,
like, look at them titties. Yeah, I saw them titties in there. They look just like yours. Oh, they were nice. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord.
You know how dudes are when they come out of somewhere like that and then they see the first girl they run across. I mean, if you're, you know, into girls, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See the next person that you would be interested in and you walk by, you go, oh, I'm thinking about you. You know what I mean? On the way in.
It's
shoot her a little email. I just thought I'd let you know.
Airdrop it.
Right.
just like,
might not want to do that in writing. It probably wouldn't be a good idea.
No, it probably wouldn't.
It'd probably be a better idea if you just didn't do it at all.
Yeah. I mean, what if it's one of those like programming companies or something like that, and they totally deep fake her face onto stuff. Just like,
no, people, I'm sure that's what's going to, like, you're going to go in there and looking on the VR and go, what? This one's password protected. And, you know, you get in there and it's you banging the mail boy.
Or it's like, wait a minute, what's this? This is new.
Right.
It's like, oh, fuck, I forgot I left it on there.
What do you mean? I intentionally left it on there.
I mean, oops, I left it on there. Darn it.
I would definitely want you to know. I mean, if I'm creepy, dude, that's exactly what I want. Is I want you to know that I watched that. I made it, put it on there, and watched it and enjoyed it.
You didn't happen to see that, did you, Lisa? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking you specifically, but, you know.
Did I get the jiggle physics right or what?
Can you believe that someone would do that? Especially to you?
No, it's no fun unless you admit that you did it. Not only admit it, but, you know, be proud of it. Yeah, feel it.
I Jackson Pollock that entire inside. All to you.
So creepy.
And then I came up just like pet their hair. You know? Right. I've got remnants on you.
You know, I'm thinking at some point, you know, that's going to be a problem. Like, not even, let's say you're the hetero dude that works 2 cubicles over and the one dude that's in the dick is doing the same thing to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go in, there's a deep fake of you.
That's right.
And, you know.
It's the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. You'd be mad. Be like, what are you doing, bro? What's going on?
I probably wouldn't be mad if it made me look good.
I'd definitely be mad because, like, what am I supposed to? I'm at work. That I can't respond to you in any way, shape, or form.
Oh,
I can't be like,
because everyone's like, oh, I've got to choose this one, and then like everyone's like, everyone has seen, even though it's not you.
I'm just saying.
But what if it was?
Yeah, no. This is the point. Now all of a sudden you're out. Like maybe I'm not. Maybe that's not my style, right? I'm not into people watching me fuck. And then a bunch of people are like, "Hey man, that's a good video." Like, what are you talking about? I don't go in the spank bank. What's going on? I take a long lunch. It's
like I go in there to nap, bruh.
Right.
It's like, no, I don't need to jerk off. I get a half an hour of quiet time to just sleep.
Right.
I don't know. It would be nice. But then, coming goes, I mean, it only takes me like 3 minutes to come anyway. So then I could take a nap for the rest of the time.
That's what I'm saying.
It would work.
Anyway, it's only a matter of time before that happens in that situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Busting that out at work.
All right, we're going to go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in, and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
Okay, so we are going to go with 𝓚𝓸𝓻𝓵𝓭. That is at 𝓚𝓚𝓵𝓚𝓵𝓚𝓚𝓚.
Say that slow enough.
I'm prepped up. Be nice.
ATV.
Wait till the fucking next episode. It's gonna be a struggle for the both of us.
It's on Instagram, right?
I believe it's on Instagram.
Yeah, she's pretty.
But she does she's a naked news anchor.
Is she?
On Naked News, yes. So you can go to her website. She is at 𝓚𝓸𝓻𝓵𝓭.com as well. Well, she shows her boobies a lot, and she's quite pretty. She'd be considered a MILF, definitely a MILF. Even though she's probably younger than I am, but she'd be considered a MILF.
Maybe not. She might be about the same age.
I think she's pretty.
Right.
So, and she's got nice titties, and she's going to be at 𝓚𝓲𝓷𝓴𝔂 coming up. She does my free cams, and she has her own fleshlight,
Right.
so you can fuck her little pissoir. So,
Thumbs up.
yeah, thumbs up.
Not so huge, but good shape. Good job.
No, I think they look good for her size.
They do.
Know what I mean?
Sure do.
Tits Man.
They have a new strand. So just be careful because everybody's out fucking. It's summertime.
A new strand? A new strain?
Strain, yeah.
Okay, of what?
They call it super gonorrhea.
Okay, you're back to the super gon.
But
there's another super gon?
This is the problem. The sexiest ghost I've ever seen flirted with me in a pub. She's a paranormal investigator. Says she met this ghost who the spirit she fucked.
Right, gave her super gonorrhea. Okay.
But he was just charmingly offensive.
I hear the spirits are very gonorrhea heavy. It's going around in the dead person community. That's why they're all dead. They died of gonorrhea.
Cha cha cha. No, it was just. They said it was a very, very old pub, and she's seen this spirit before. The ghost hunter claims.
Right.
And then he gave her a little tickle, and that's how she knew he was around. Exactly.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Good job.
Uh-huh. What is that?
I mean, you're better off going with the toilet seat excuse, really, I think, right? Aren't you? I mean, you're going with the spirit defense. It was the ghost of that dude who died of super gonorrhea last week. He was creepy.
God, my God. Yeah, it was a Jack's Craft Ale House in Flockton, West Yorkshire. Is it Yorkshire or Yorkshire?
I have no idea.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they're English.
I mean, the place. Oh God, do you remember that porn store that was down in it doesn't even matter now. I don't even remember. But anyway, this place looks like that porn store, but no one else is gonna fucking know. So.
What are you talking about?
I'm blabbering.
I'm just trying to drown out the sound of the neighbors.
You can't.
Oh, they're so loud.
They are so.
Jesus fucking crying out loud.
I understand.
If you live near us and you know them, please let them know in their native tongue how much they suck balls.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh. There was a global drug survey study.
Okay.
And they said that 58.5% of men and like 60.4% of women like to have sex after drinking. But then there's a whole bunch of people, like there's a big percentage that they like to fuck after smoking. Cause I'm sorry.
Explain yourself.
Yes, I'm explaining myself. People, I was looking up sex and drugs. Like, what's the best
drug to go for what sex?
Right.
Psychedelics.
Well, see,
hands down, it's easy.
That's what I said too. But I mean, the top.
Now you're remotely close.
Like the top one is drinking, of course, it's alcohol. The second one is smoking pot, and then the rest of them are on MDMA, like ecstasy and shit. Cocaine was on that list. But they said that wasn't really.
It's okay. But psychedelics is
I know.
far. It's like not. It's not even a competition. Is the funny thing.
I'm surprised it's not even there.
Because we have literally banged on all of these substances,
Yes.
and more,
Right.
And it's either LSD or mushrooms. Either way, like probably LSD's the best thing to just like, and it's not even. They're not even playing the same sport. You're not even in the same, like it's not even vastly, remotely close to being as much fun. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
So who in the world, who in their right mind could? I guess as many people don't do that at all.
Yeah. You know, it's not really
Take a bunch of psychedelics and get naked. Holy Jesus, we got like a fucking cat street fight going on.
That's all right.
They're mad about the loud neighbors as well.
They probably are too.
Paco's like bouncing fucking your little familiar.
Shoot, whatever, it happens. So there's this thing. It's called the Vigor Corona Eastim Urethral Insert with Power Box.
Right.
Yeah.
Get some more words in there.
I didn't name the shit.
Okay.
Talk to their marketing department.
We just want to be descriptive, asshole. Just trying to let people know what it is.
Because we know that you're a host, she can't use her words.
Right. I mean, haven't you learned anything from the pharmaceutical industry? Like
Short and sweet.
The first thing you do is pick the pill color. The second thing you do is name it. And it's got to be something catchy.
Yellow sunshine.
Just whatever it is.
Oh, can we talk about Resident Evil? Wasn't that great on Netflix?
No, it wasn't. Wait a minute. What were you talking about?
Because you just said pharmaceuticals, so it made me think of Umbrella Company.
Whatever. We were just starting to tell me of whatever this long, eternal sunshine of the spotless sex toy was.
Well, this thing is pretty cool. It's it goes around the head.
It's a thing.
It goes around the head of the cock. And then there's
people with dicks.
Right.
Okay. A dick is required.
A dick is required.
Right.
A real one.
Okay. Or one that could be,
real.
That this could fit on. We were just talking about ladies with giant clits. There is this
has to be inserted. So
inserted into. So what do you mean? It has to be inserted into what?
Your clit. It's inserted in your urethra.
Okay. Well, you could just rearrange it a little. Just go up the. Yeah. Just it would have to just have it custom. Anyway, go on.
Oh God. Okay. Well, this is not custom, but you can get one customly made. I'm sure if you have someone
just trying to be inclusive.
All right. It goes around, it squeezes the head of your cock, and then there's this other piece of like rubber that looks like a rainbow that connects the front and the back.
Right.
Then there's a rod that you slip into your urethra with 3 little balls conducting the electricity. This is plugged in to a power box with different savings and modes.
Okay. So it plugs into wall mounted here, or are we talking 120 power, or what are we looking at?
No, I'm showing you a picture of what it looks like once it's in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It looks like you have like triple Prince Alberts going on, but that's all part of the toy. I see. That just goes down the urethra and right. Well, okay. So what happens with this?
It electrifies you.
What?
Like it's sensation.
It's like having a shot collar stuck down your pee hole.
Yes, that's exactly what it's like. Right. Except, every time you make a noise, it doesn't go zap. I mean, you've got the little button and you can zap yourself.
Oh, wow.
Or you can give it to someone else and they can zap you anytime they want to.
Right. You could like have a good trivia night, next time at the clam bake.
Yeah. See? Of course.
Bring it out to all your friends.
Let's go to the Dirty Girl of the Week.
Standing
by.
Dirty in the best way. This is the Dirty Girl of the Week.
So this Dirty Girl of the Week, I'm going straight to the link of her just made her 30 cum shots on my face, my very first boob kake.
Wow. Bukkakis are always so stark.
And she's got very big boobies, and she is quite.
Oh boy!
She's very sticky, and she's got a lot of jizzy poo on her facey poo. And
Okay.
have some more of that, Essie.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Where do I find this person?
All right, you can find her at her name is Sabian.
What's the handle?
Okay.
I don't care what she calls herself.
It's
How do I
at
find it? What's the address? Jesus Christ.
all right, at SABIEN_DEMONIA.
Great.
She's going to be at Exotica in Miami
Look
this
at you.
weekend.
You caught an Exotica flyer there, right? Oh, we've seen her before. I've seen her before somewhere.
We've seen her before, yes, but I have not seen her doing this, and it's so.
I've seen her pictures before somewhere, or lots of places. I don't know. I feel like I know her.
You're quite familiar with her.
Whatever. I recognize her somehow.
Whatever, man.
I don't know what to say. I don't know how
You
I
don't
know
have to
her.
say anything. It's fine.
Right.
Right. So anyway, that is our dirty girl of the week. She does like to show her tits. She is on she does a lot of porn.
Does she?
And she does.
Okay.
So
She's got that dirty whore quality. I like it.
She does,
dirty
but
whore.
It's the dirty whore in a good way, though.
That's always in a good way. What do you mean?
Well, yeah. Well, some people.
I mean, I never mean it in a not good way. To me, that you just have that quality that you enjoy doing what you want to do for fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You're not going to be apologetic and squeamish about things.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
If I want to have 30 dudes jizz on my face and
whatever, right?
I'll over do it.
Right.
As long as everyone's consenting.
Uh-huh.
So people are giving this one chick flack, and they said trolls are saying that it's embarrassing and it's too old because she parties with her mother, this 18-year-old girl. She has one of these, my mother's my best friend.
Well,
And they, on the weekends, they hang out with each other at clubs and go to parties, and they do drugs and fuck people.
Right. That would be a weird thing, but like I said, it's not my mother, so what do I care?
And she's definitely, she was exactly 18 when she got pregnant. So they're 18 years apart.
Okay. Like I said, I definitely would be down for it if I ran into a mother-daughter duo that was bangable. I would certainly do it.
They look very similar.
Oh, definitely. I would not have a problem with that at all.
No.
No, not whatsoever. Not whatsoever. Fuck that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they don't look 18 years apart. They look like sisters.
The weirdness is on them, really. It's not on me. It's not my mom.
It's not my mom.
I don't know how you're doing this, but you're doing it, so good job. Apples and trees and distances and shit.
All sorts of shit.
It's amazing.
All right, so here's some new things that got stuck in places.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. All right, there was a spike in the pussy was a spiked penis ring.
Okay.
A whole pack of colored pencils out of the box.
Okay, well, spiked penis ring I get because that just...
It can slip off.
Yeah, it came off at some point during a romp.
And got stuck. And it was if it was spiked, was it one of those, probably those soft squishy ones?
Probably.
Or she had the penis ring
on a dill somewhere.
Inside out and shoved inside on purpose. So if a guy tried to fuck her, it was like...
Okay. Sure, we could go barbarian mode. Or we could just say it came off while she was banging.
We could.
It didn't realize.
We could give you the non-painful version.
It could be. Let's go with the better side there, Bob.
Now, barbell sounded a little extreme.
Down the pee hole's got to be.
No, this is in the puss.
In the puss. Lots of things that go in a puss, though.
Well, these are all things. I'll tell you when we go to the next body part. But so far, these are all puss. And I'm only picking out some ones that seem strange.
Mary Poppins-esque pussy,
Yeah. Now, a pill bottle's not strange because people stick pill bottles. Yeah, it was a film canister.
Same thing.
Yeah, I shoved it in my crotch and we went into a festival. I was glad I did that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Right.
Anyway. 2 batteries. Why 2? I don't know. Pennies and a shampoo
Well, when
cap.
do you need 1 battery? Usually you need them in pairs, right? If you're going to stick 1 up there, you're going to stick 2. Maybe she was hoping maybe she broke her TENS unit, you know?
Maybe.
She broke her electronic one, is hoping she'd get a little buzzy buzz.
Maybe that's exactly what she was doing.
When you put your tongue to a 9 volt, you get a tingle. I wonder if the same applies on a button. I wonder. We could experiment with that.
We really could.
Uh-huh.
I'd be all right with that.
Oh, my God.
What?
Sounds like a bad idea. But I'll totally do it to you.
I don't know. I'm kind of
So it shorts out the battery. It explodes and ruins your vag forever.
Well, like what I'm saying right now is that everything like turns me on. So I'm kind of like, I'm game. It's like, why not?
Science project with my crotch. I'm in for it.
Sure.
Right.
What do I need it for?
Right.
Maybe it'll kill anything that's up there.
There you go. What do you mean? There's nothing up there. I've checked. I've looked around pretty extensively.
Toy dinosaurs?
There are no toy dinosaurs in yours.
No, there are.
Like I said, I've looked. They're not there.
A glow-in-the-dark ball.
Okay.
You know, those bouncy balls.
See, I'm not shocked yet. I mean, these are all things where, okay, you know, you stuck a little army man up your twat. Like, that's it seems like
incoming.
You know, but here again, maybe you were mad at the person who owned the army. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, all right, like you give them the bean dip, but not in the beans.
Okay. No,
and
I
then,
gotcha.
The next time, your husband spends way too long painting his little miniatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get mad at him because he won't touch your pussy. So you just stick all of his miniatures up your snatch and then lay them all out. And the next time he's playing with you, you're like, you're still touching my pussy.
Yeah, there's that too.
Right.
Detergent pod, which I think is very strange. Why would you stick like a Tide Pod? I mean, cooch.
People put them in their mouth sometimes.
Oh, I know, and that's absolutely dumb too.
Okay.
But like, why?
It's the same, it's already been known to be a genetic defect.
Yeah. Okay. Now, these are all in the ass. I'm just going to go through. I'm just going to grab a couple. Plastic soda bottle. Fine. This one is just
fine.
This one is just a quote. Was joking around with friends when joke was taken too far and a can was put up my butt. So,
I like how he makes it sound like they held me down to do it. No.
All right, it's too far now.
You still agreed. I bet I could shove that up my ass, Bob.
I bet you could too.
I bet you can't.
I bet you $20.
There you go. That's how it happens.
Bet you.
You watch. I'll shove this thing right up my ass. Don't tell me.
Do it.
Really?
You can do it, hon. You can do it.
Right.
I know you can.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it was full or empty. Because you could get cut yourself like really bad too.
What was it again?
A can.
A can?
Uh-huh.
I would say full.
I would say, yeah.
Oh.
I wonder.
You would have to do full, I think.
It was some PBR.
Had that 1844 pack. We had to do something with them.
You can have the rest of this pack if you do it. You know how.
No.
Another one, 2 batteries. I bet it's the same person that had the 2 batteries in the puss. They put 2 batteries in the butt too.
Okay.
I was like, maybe there'd be like a connection.
Oh, these could all be prison people too. I don't know why they wouldn't let you have batteries in prison. Probably because you could start fires, maybe. I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, how many of these could be in prison? Lots of them.
Probably.
Right?
Could be. A glue bottle.
It's huffing. Go on.
I don't know. I mean, there's a pump action plastic alcohol dispenser.
Spray bottle. Oh,
that's what
like one of that
like atomizer sort of thing.
Yeah,
I would think
that's not too bad though. I could see somebody sticking that somewhere
because that's kind of small too. If they just don't want to. I don't know.
It's in a butt. They don't like anything bigger than a finger. Whatever. Don't judge.
Another one that's just a quote. Person states that him and his wife were having sex and she stuck a rubber dick in his rectum and it broke off. Uh-huh.
She held me down. That was my choice. She waited till I was sleeping.
Another person stuck a toilet paper holder up the other person's sex while they were drunk.
Okay. Yeah. That's probably honest. We were shit-faced and some things got shoved into some things and we don't know where it is anymore.
I want to say toilet paper. Why don't you ever change it?
I mean, we know we stuck it in one of us, but we don't know which one. Sir, we're going to have to ask you to step over to the x-ray machine, both of you and your wife.
And then I'm gonna stop with this one. Person states that his friend had a practical joke going with each other. And this time he was sleeping when his friend put a dildo in his butt, now unable to get it out.
I love it.
So that's what's going on with that.
Just say what you did.
Yeah.
Just say what you did. Hey, look.
Just help me out. It's stuck. Just get it out.
Really?
All right?
Like, what's the problem? You're already,
whatever.
Like, the bad part is you're getting a dildo removed from your ass in the emergency room.
They don't care how it got there, really.
Well, I'm just saying, it's already there, and you're in the hospital to get it removed. So, I was having fun with it. I like butt stuff, and we lost it.
And
Flange came off.
There's nothing wrong with liking
Really?
butt stuff.
You own it, and nobody will fuck with you. Everybody will just look at you and go, all right, so yeah, you got to make sure you got a retrieval method.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever listened? Just have a way to get that thing out or not let it go all the way in.
See, if you never take anything away from the show or learn anything, just take away this. Always have a retrieval system.
It's pretty goddamn
method,
key, I think. That's pretty crucial
and
for
have a
sticking things into
backup
things.
For having things shoved in your keister. Have a plan B too, just in case.
Yeah.
Like handcuff keys. Always have a spare within reach.
Okay.
Because that's
Sure. Depends on what you're handcuffing to what.
That's true. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, of course, if it's someone you don't like, later.
I'm just saying. What if that was the point? Only time I could shut you up.
No, you can't.
Well, if I lock you in that truck stop bathroom
again, that was not funny.
leave your ball gagged with a sign around your neck.
Oh God,
free. No. We'll fuck for a ride.
Oh God. Bitch, don't complain.
Half of these things that were found up orify of one form or another, could have happened in that manner in a truck stop bathroom.
Probably could have.
Lots of them probably did.
Yeah.
Things get stuffed into things in truck stop bathrooms, I think.
Quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That Iowa 88. Iowa 80.
What are you talking to me?
It's the world's largest truck stop. I don't know. I've been there and it's pretty neat. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, we're out of here.
Truckstopnews.com. Truckstopnews.com.
I belong to the lot lizard.
Oh, God.
Newsletters.
There's some rough ladies working in parking lots.
Do you think?
I mean, I'm just saying, but based on what I've seen, some of the roughest hookers I've ever seen were working in trucker lots.
Well, that one hotel that was right off the highway in Pompano Beach, it was right like kitty corner from the fucking jail.
Right.
There was a lot of truckers.
I'm probably biased because like living in that area, that was like the point where you could find hookers all the time.
There's like the Cheetah 3, and then there was the strip hotel, which was a strip club, and then there was the hotel, which was also a truck stop, and then a gas station. And then there was the fucking 𝓚𝓸𝓻𝓵, like right there.
Yeah, it was like quick on and off, bangy.
Yeah,
industrial area. Nobody cares. Nobody cared what you did down that road.
No, there's a couple strip clubs that were down there too. And also, that's where I used to work. Not a strip club, but I was an office manager for an electrical company. Which really, I don't think, I didn't do much. I really didn't. So I kind of feel bad, but.
I answered the phone.
I did. I answered the phone. I went and tried to, say, hey, I need supplies. You owe us money. I don't know what that means. Just like, I don't handle that. It's not my department.
I don't speak English. Do you speak Swedish? Because I only speak Swedish.
I was just told I need to get this stuff by my boss. That's all I know.
Right.
I know nothing. Don't yell at me. So, anywho. All right, we're going to get out of here for the night because I need to. I'm not making any sense anymore. It's like left
anymore.
me. Fuck you,
so
bro.
Good. Anymore.
right, guys. Do you have anything for me, SC? Yeah, besides making fun of me. Anyway, well, I don't know. I got stuff coming up, so I'll tell you about that later at another time. Once it gets closer, I won't bore you with that. But yeah, watch my social media, see me on YouTube. Anyway, kiss and pink birds up. Bye. 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 We made it! Yay!
I like tacos and burritos.